my brain work that way. It doesn't. So when I got home one of the evenings, because when you're on the dorm, like everything is like kind of centrally located. And RML, $4,500 for a whole semester is pretty good. Like, especially with like nursing or like anything medical, we have like additional fees tacked on in the United States for some reason. Not really sure why, but that's how it typically works out. So what happened was I came home from one of my classes, and like Karen is just unbelievably like inconsolably sobbing. Like she is sobbing. She is like a freaking mess. I don't know what to say to her other than like, yo dude, like you good? And then she is sitting there, trigger warning for anybody that has any like suicidal stress, anything like that. If there's anything in there that would worry you, don't listen right now. But she was in front of me and she took literally all of her antidepressants. Like she emptied her entire bottle of antidepressants and just took them right in front of me. And I was like, oh God. And then as I'm on the phone trying to call 911, she's calling 911. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like she's literally, it was the weirdest thing. And I like looking back on it, like it was so stressful because like obviously, yes, medical programs are terrifying and awful. And like it was obviously like a huge cry for something, right? Because doing it right in front of somebody and then immediately like calling, okay, like a little different, but like I'm taking it serious, right? And then I call, you know, 911, and then she ends up going to like the clinic and then goes to the hospital and all that stuff, gets her stomach pumped, the whole thing. Comes back the next day and was like pissed at me. It was like, why didn't you like stop me? And I was like, what? And she's like, now I can't be in this dorm and super stressed out and like I can't go to school anymore. And you know what happened? Like I'm over here like, what am I supposed to do in this situation? I talked to my RA, which is like your room counselor, and they were like, you know, you have to give her space. This is a very stressful time. And I'm like, stressful for her? How do you think I feel? And you know what happened? She got her entire year of school wiped. And she got to drop out. And I was pissed. Because I was like, and I got nothing. And I like still have like this emotionally like charged, like every time I think about like a high school campus, it brings me to like this like sudden panic. And I was talking to the RA and they were just like, why don't you just like get over it? And then she gets all of her stuff wiped. So like that was annoying. And I was like, that's fine. That's fine. It's fine. But yeah, it was a fun time. I had that right in front of you. What a performance. Dude, actually, I missed that last part of the story because my headphones ran out of battery. So the last part of that story is just like, long story short, the whole thing was like some kind of, if I could, she got her entire school year wiped. She didn't have to pay for it. It was gone. Like, she did not have to pay for that full year that like, because this was at like this, I guess it was like kind of halfway through because we did trimesters. So it was like first, second, and third. So she got that first and second one wiped. TLDR, I didn't even get a t-shirt. Typical Grazina? I don't even know what that is. That's how you guys say Karen? That's kind of funny. Hi, Chicken Chew! Probably paid like $2,000 or less for my entire medical assistant program. My, full disclosure, like for my student loans, I had undergrad and graduate's degree. I had a lot of, because I was like super, super poor growing up, I had a lot of grants and I had a lot of ways to make it cheaper, which made it super affordable. And I still owed like 60 grand after I got my, master's and my undergrad. So like, which is really good. Like for a nurse practitioner degree, for the most part, and nursing degree, a nursing degree without any like grants or like things to make it cheaper is what I think my school was $75,000 or $80,000 for the bachelor's, and then the graduate's degree should have been another 100. So I in total it should have been like 180 grand. And then I made out with like 60 because of like, you know, I was valedictorian. I graduated top of my class. I got like a kickback every year for doing like super, super good grades. I think I got like 3 grand every year just for having good grades from my university. And then I also got like a couple different other grants that were really good, that really helped to cut that down. And then I got Pell Grants too. So like it worked out really well. Like I'm not upset at all, but like it is so expensive to go to college, especially now. Like I don't know if you guys follow any of the stuff that's going on in the United States, and if you don't, that's fine. One of the things that's happening is they are not letting physician assistants and nurse practitioner or physical therapy be added as a professional degree for you to get like additional help from. And they cap that out because it's not professional graduate school. So like you heard, you know, it's like $100,000 for like the graduate's degree, basically, depending on what you get. They're capping it out at 20 grand that you can get for student loans. So essentially you won't get loans at all. And then it just stops people from getting those degrees. But hopefully that changes, because without being like nurse practitioners or PAs and then making it impossible to get an MD or a DO, because there's so few programs that you can get into and they're highly selective, we're going to have a lot of gaps in healthcare, especially rurally. So it's like, it's super stressful, because I'm so thankful for like being a nurse practitioner. I really enjoy it quite a bit. But it is weird to think that my degree is no longer considered professional. I worked in a pharmacy for 5 years. Yeah, one of the pharmacists says she was in debt $500,000 and gonna die with debt. Yeah, like so the other thing too that's really surprising with one of those kinds of degrees that does that is social work, because they make you pay for all of your clinicals. I went to school with a girl that dropped out of her social work degree because she found out that she would be $250,000 in debt for a master's degree for social work. And I was like, holy, and same thing with PAs, physician assistants. So, like, I worked full-time and went to school full-time and kind of just, like, don't know how I made my sanity continue to be, like, stable. But without that, I wouldn't have been able to afford to live. They don't let you do that in medical school or in PA school. So, like, nurse practitioner school, I feel like, is a little bit more of a flexibility, because most nurses are mothers that I've found. So, I think they, like, are more flexible with that. Social workers are paid like crap too. I know. We already have huge gaps in healthcare, for sure. And like that's one of those big soapboxes that I will die on. That is a hill that I will die on. I don't know if you guys know one of my favorite statistics too. 70%, almost 70% of bankruptcies in the United States come from medical debt. Medical bills. Bankruptcies. You have no money. What happened? You broke your arm. Like, it's literally that insane. So, I don't know. It's like one of my, like, radicalized things where I'm like, I can't believe that this is the state of the world we live in, because I will die on that hill. I don't think that that's okay. Like, that's one of the reasons I work for the healthcare system that I do. And I get paid less than the average nurse practitioner because of it, and I'm totally fine with that. But still, it's crazy because, like, it's so expensive to be medically trained. And then it's almost impossible to find a job that isn't going to work you to the bone, because there's an extensive need all over the country, especially in rural areas. Like, I work in rural farming America. But yeah, social workers, I think of like the teachers of the healthcare world. They don't get paid nothing. Hi, Nick. Welcome back. I just want to find the stinking whirlpool. I'm trying to do it the right way. Give me the whirlpool or give me death. could it be? Watch it be in one of these. 30 minutes left on the giveaway! I really, really, really don't want to go to Moon Key. Watch it be like right here. Oh. I could see it. I have so many DST drops just from lurking here. Good! You should play the game! I'm not totally biased. I'm waiting for your horror. The song thing is gone. Oh, thank you. You should just play it. I'm not biased in the slightest. I thought it was Vanna. Yeah, it's Vanna. I freaking love Vanna. She's, there's another really, did you listen to the band that or the lady that I shared with you yesterday, Balsal? Because I can play that too. She's really good. I'll give it some serious thought, just for you. Okay, thank you. When you play, you should play Woody or, like, Wilson. I just think it'd be funny. Woody's funnier than Wilson. Wilson is just, like, reskinned Wes. He sounds sweet. Yeah, I really like that. It's like it's not like a vocal fry. It's like a yodel, I think, that she does. Give me the whirlpool. I wish there was a way to find it. I'm gonna play as soon as I can schedule a co-stream with Laura to teach me. Dude, we could make that happen. I should have it as a redeem again. I had it where, like, I was gonna make it a redeem where if anybody wanted to play and they wanted me to teach them how to do it. It's just hard because I'm so limited now with weekends. Like, next weekend I'm not gonna be here, you guys. I'm gonna be up on the properties. We're gonna be working with trucks. We're gonna play Tonka trucks. It's really an excavator, but the same idea. I doubt that would be in there, right? Oh, I should have brought my Horizon expander. Who doesn't love trucks? Dude, right? Oh, there's a Spinda in chat if you guys want to catch that Pokemon. Anyways, I gotta run. Bye! Have a good time hanging out, doing what you gotta go do. See you later, Zox. It's great. No, I have the Excavator song by Bleepy in my head. The youngest used to listen to that so much. Blippy? Who's that? Don't forget to eat some pizza, Bucket. Are we getting pizza tonight?
Hell yeah!
Oh my god, no, no, no.
Yeah!
No!
You think I was listening?
I thought you were editing videos.
I am editing videos.
He's editing videos while listening? Dude, how far you've come! I'm so pissed, by the way, Bucket.
What?
I was at work, and I got a thing that said, do you want to play a Minecraft stream on Saturday? I was like, hell yeah, I do. And then I clicked on it and said, offer no longer valid. I'm like, no!
Ah!
Because I love playing Minecraft with you. We got cut short because my mom went to the hospital and almost died. What the heck? Pizza, pizza, pizza! Yeah, wow, Mom. So selfish. I don't know if you heard what happened, by the way, Ravi. She was in a horrible motorcycle accident. It involved, like, getting rear-ended, or no, rear-ending a boat. And then apparently she was, like, flown off and then, like, slid. I read the whole, like, police report thing, too, at this point. And the police report and the notes from her chart. And the guy got in super mega trouble. But anyway, so she got flung off the bike underneath, like went underneath the boat and like skid like quite a sizable amount of distance, and she's broken almost 30 bones in her body, which is crazy. Thank you for the mod, love. We have amazing mods. We have Kristen, Marley, Volta, Bucket. They're awesome and they keep you guys safe. Thanks, I know you appreciate them. But she's fine now. I communicated, because my mom's a veteran, so I communicated with, like, all the stuff I need with the VA. I'm, like, essentially acting as her social worker. Mom is a paramedic. Motorcycles are forbidden in our family. I know! And I was, like, and it was her not boyfriend. I don't like the guy at all. I don't like him as far as I can throw him. But he was driving, and he is also in the hospital, and nobody can get updates on him because his entire family does not like him, so nobody is communicating with him for what I can understand. But I'm coordinating as much as I possibly can because, like, you know, my mom's from Michigan, so, like, she doesn't want to be... She's in New York right now in a hospital because they were at some kind of motorcycle convention. So I'm trying to figure out, like, how to coordinate getting her to a VA facility in Michigan, hopefully. But we'll see if we can't do something like that with the social worker, hopefully on Monday. But yeah. It's so funny because, like, it's also weird too because this is, like, my actual physical job. And my brother and sister know nothing medical. Hi, Sai-Sai! Or Sai-6? Welcome in. I had to step away. Are we still on medical talk? We're on medical talk about what happened with my mom. So my mom was in a car accident last week and is still in the ICU, and she's doing better, which is really good. But it was one of those things where it makes me really realize how much my medical knowledge is such a benefit, because my siblings know absolutely nothing at all about what they're saying or what the plan is or anything like that. And I just keep being, like, thankful, like, thinking, I'm like, this is, like, my literal job. She's a lot better than she was, but she can't do anything on her own, if that makes sense. Because, like, she's completely broken. Like, so many broken bones. But not catastrophically. Like, she was wearing a helmet, which is the best thing you could possibly do on a motorcycle. It's just crazy to think about. Yeah. Thank you, you guys. This is very nice. And I felt so stressed too, like last week I ended stream. Oh, I am emotionally blunted and I don't really handle anything medical with any emotion whatsoever because of my job. So it'll probably hit me in like 6 months. But not right now. We're good, Meeplix. Are you still feeling kind of distanced from it? Nope, completely disassociated. That's one of the benefits of working in medicine. Like, you don't feel anything. And like, you kind of do, but you don't let yourself get to that. Like, it's a weird emotional wall, because once you do, you stop thinking analytically, and then you start getting more, like, you miss facts. Like, especially, like, in a trauma or in an ICU setting, at least from my experience, you don't really get the chance to feel like that, because if you do, you could end up hurting someone. So you have to check your feelings at the door, I guess is the best way to say it. Because, like, freaking out ain't gonna do anything, right? So there's no point in worrying about it. But it is hard, you know, it's scary. It almost, like, it was so hard because, like, my sister, I felt the most bad because, like, my sister and my brother were really arguing about, like, what to do. And my mom does not talk to my sister and vice versa. She made a lot of really bad decisions that we still kind of have to get around it. Yeah, I kind of brought this up too, like, Armil. I think I've, like, talked to Bucket about it, but maybe not chat so much. Like, I don't know if it's an autistic trait or not. And I would hate to just dismiss it as such, like, readily. But it feels like I have a really quick way to just, to not feel, like, present with stuff, like to detach from things or like quickly and emotionally just like retract. And I don't know if that's because I've always been that way, and I don't know if that's like a me thing, but especially so with my job. Like it makes it so much more apparent that I can't. Like if I don't need to feel it, I'm not gonna. You know, it's hard because you feel like you're almost like, am I crazy? I feel like it can also be a survival thing. True. Like that's also a good way to put that because I know that like, you know, learned emotional responses and like how to protect yourself really go into that vein. You're not crazy. Okay, great. I feel like if I talk to somebody, this is so funny too because like I've talked to a couple friends and I know it's like, they're like, well, why aren't you upset? I'm like, because why would I be? And they're like, because you should be? I'm like, well, I'm not. I don't know. What's the point? And then, like, there's other times where I just get dramatic for no reason, but don't actually mind. Like, it's not a big deal. I wish I could find this stupid whirlpool, you guys. Bless you. I checked my door. There's nothing. Oh!
Have you...
Obi! I felt no grief during any of it. Yeah, it's so weird how that works, right? Like, I don't know what that's from. It's so bizarre. Like, I can be emotionally receptive. Just don't know when that turns on and off. Obi, it's good to see you. Hello. I think you're also very emotionally intelligent, hence why you also experienced that in my nun. I am very aware of all that stuff. And I think that plays into that. I wish I could, like, if I talked to, the last time I talked to anybody psychiatrically, super wild experience, but the last time I did that was when I got diagnosed with the spectrum. So, that's how long it's been. So that's been a minute. Thank you for subscribing for a whole freaking year! Let's go, Mary! Holy heckin' crap, it's been a year. That's been a whole heckin' year. But at times, I don't know what the emotions are. Yeah, I get that. Like, it's like, what am I feeling? Like, it's anger, it's twisted, it's like, sometimes, like, if I told Bucket this, I don't know if you get this too, Aramil, but, like, I know everybody's different. Like, sometimes it feels so uncomfortable just to have skin. You know? Like, you can feel your skin. God, I hate those days. What did you say, Alan? You got a haircut during his panel? Who's Alan? Alan Tudyk? Who's that? It's nice AF. Did you meet somebody famous? What did they do? Otherwise, I'm a brick wall. I'm gonna, like, not feeling emotions. Out when I'm drunk. Oh, I get it. Would you rather have scales in place of skin? Dude, I don't know. But it's so weird because sometimes it feels so uncomfortable to have skin. I hate that to describe it any other way, but that's how it is. So, I don't know. Sometimes skin is a lot. I got so much random stuff here. Do I have any driftwood? That's what I was looking for. There is a wood. He's an actor. Is this My Chemical Romance? No, it's Muse.
Goodbye, everybody.
Crazy! I hope you had a fun time hanging out with Suni. Suni had their anniversary for streaming, which is so freaking awesome. I'm no longer allowed to have adult beverages, alcohol, and supervise because one of two things happen. I pass out and sleep, which is both good and bad depending on where I sleep, or I don't stop talking and say stuff I'm not supposed to say. Oh man. Nothing wrong with either of those things, unless it's unsafe, I suppose. Like, I could see that being really awful, but I could also see that being super fine. I referred pain in my legs that feels like it's in my skin and sometimes tells my skin to bugger off, but it doesn't listen to me. Oh my god, nerve pain is the worst, Rabby. Lidocaine patches. They've saved my life when I get sciatic pain. Pretty sure he does the Joker voice in Harley Quinn too. Oh, cool! Oh, you guys, 15 minutes left on the chest code. If you want to hop in on that, it's 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't know where the heck this whirlpool is. I'm not sure. I'm also scared to go this way because I don't really have a good way to get out of here. I have a lidocaine roll-on. The patches are awesome. Prescription grade is my personal preference, but they can only be on for about like 12 hours, then you have to take them off. Just as a little aside. Depends on who's around. I see. How to enter you do exclamation point ticket, Lee. There you go. Yeah, dude, I don't know where it's at. I'm about to just, like, see go next to it. I think that's what we do. See, save. And then have a little rollback. Because I've looked everywhere. Watch it be, like, who's taking bets? But I feel like it's also going to be, like, right here. Right here, in this little spot I haven't checked yet. Can I give a hint? Sure. Because it's supposed to be in Swell, and I ain't seen it, dude. Big ocean. What is it? Big Ocean World Big Portal. That thing. I'm gonna check. Looks like it was in a right, like, corner area. I could have just revealed the map. That would have been easier. Because it's, as far as I know, Peak Pickles, I haven't found a way to find it other than it's in the big ocean. That's the only thing I know. That's it. So it was by... I want cold pizza? Dude. It looked like it was in a corner. Like here, maybe? Here? I think it's near Monkey Island. Do you think it is? Okay, how about we do the reveal map thing and then we just go back. They should make a way to find... That's what I was asking for that. Like a reveal, like a something, or like a tracking thing. You know how they have it with the like Crab King item, or like the one that you get from underneath in the what do you call that? The archives, where you get that thing. That's what I would like to find. If they could give you something like that, would be awesome. See, do God mode, see go next whirlpool. Okay, thanks. I'll do that. It just annoys me. Then go back to your boat. Okay. I'm gonna leave the Beefalo Bell here so I can have Beef Gloombell to transport to. Like, that should work, right? Barb! How are you? I'm gonna do it really quick. I just want to find out where it's at. Just Whirlpool? Is that what it is? Are you sure? No, it's not. Oh, I tried to figure out where it's at. I think I'm just gonna do the reveal like I thought. I think that's easier, and then go back. Well, now you found it. Yeah, but like, I didn't want to find it that way. Did my game crash? My game crashed.